Question number 66. 1 is added to all the smaller digits. What is the number we have? 39682147. Now if 1 is added to all the digits smaller than 5, 1 is added, this will be 4, and this will be 3, and this will be 2, and this is 5. And similarly, and 1 is subtracted from all the digits greater than 5. 1 is subtracted means this will be 8, this is 5, this is 7, and this will be 6. Now the question is about, and which digit repeat twice? 5 repeated twice, only 5, that is choice 2. Then question number 67, the relation between A and B. Now A, B, C and D, first letters if you observe here, A and C. What is the difference between the A and C? Plus 2. C and F plus 3. F and J plus 4. Next one plus 5. Plus 5 is O. First letter must be U. O. Now in this O, there are two different choices with O. Then coming to the next letter here, B and E. B and E difference is how much? Or else go to the number. Number is difference between 20 and 21. Then the difference between the numbers are plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, 21. 21, that is choice 3. 67, choice 3. Then 68, emancipate. E-M-A-N-C-I-P-A-T-E. Now in this word emancipate, what are the letters that are to be taken? 1, 5, 7 and 8. 1, 5, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 and 8. What are the letters we have to take? E-C-P-A. E-C-P-A, P-A-C-E is the pace, and C-A-P-E is the cape. And so how many words that can be formed? 2 words can be formed. Now 2 words can be formed, and it is given which choice? Choice 1. More than one such word can 1. Then next one, blood relations. Now tell me how many questions are based on this blood relation? There are 3. As there are 3 questions given under this one, tell me whether we can able to solve these 3 or not. Then J is the brother of L. J is the brother of L. P is the son of L. Now P is the son of L. And J is the only son of R. As J is the only son of R, J and L are the siblings, are the children of R. As J is the only son, L must be a female. And W is the father-in-law of L. That means L's husband's father is W. W is the father-in-law. And D is the grandfather of P. P is maternal grandfather or paternal grandfather. There are 2 possibilities, out of which paternal grandfather is not possible because W is already there. Hence this, and D is the grandfather. Hence D must be the husband of P. As D is the husband of R. R is a female. And D is the grandfather of P. Q the only son of W. Now Q is the only son of W. And that Q is none other than L's husband. Q the only son of W. E is the father of N. Who is the father of N? Q is the father of N. Here he is talking about whom? Q. Q is the subject here, Q. The only son of W is the father of N. Who is the father of N? Q is the father of N. Clear? Here he is not talking about W. Isn't it? Then next one, how is D related to J? How is D related to J here? D is the father of J. And father, that is given in choice 5. Then 70th, if C is the daughter of N. C is the daughter of N. Then how is L related to C? Now C's parents' mother, grandmother, that is choice 2. Then 71, how is P related to N? P is the brother of N, that is choice 1. Done with this? Now this is about 69 to 71. Then 72. Now in this 72, 5 flats were there. 5 flats were there, A, B, X, Y, and Z. Now tell me whether we can able to solve this one or not. In order to solve this one in lesser than 1 minute, you are supposed to be very fast in reading because large information is given. And 5 flats A, B, X, Y, Z are constructed on 5 different floors of a building but not necessarily in the same order. The lowermost floor of the building is number 1, the one above that is number 2, and so on. Done? And so on. Then till the topmost floor is number 5. And there are only 3 flats between A and B. In between A and B, how many flats we have? 3 flats. Now how many possibilities we have? 2 possibilities. If A is on the first flat, no, so the flats must be from bottom to top, isn't it? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then now there are only 3 flats between A and B. If A is on the ground floor and B will be on the 5th floor, or if A is here, B will be here. There are 2 possibilities. And no flat is between A and X. A and X must be adjacent to each other. And Y is constructed at one of the floors below X. Below X, here it is not possible. Hence, Y can be at any one of these. and which flat is constructed on floor number 3? Floor number 3, either it could be Y or someone else. Hence, what is your answer? Cannot be determined, choice 3. Then coming to this one, 12 people are sitting in 2 parallel rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And another 6 persons were there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now these 6 persons are facing towards south and these other persons facing north. Then, and row 1, D, E, F, K, L, M are sitting and all of them are facing north. Now D, E, F, K, L, M, they are facing towards north. And towards south, S, T, U, X, Y, and Z. S, T, U, X, Y, Z, because W is not there, V is not there, isn't it? S, T, U, X, Y, Z, they are facing towards south. Then E sits third from one of the extreme ends of the row. E sits third from one of the extreme ends of the row. E can be here. Or what is the other possibility you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then E sits third from one of the extreme ends of the row. E will be here. Then the one who is facing E faces E sitting second to the left of S. Facing E seated second to the left of S. Now facing E seated second to the left of S. 3 people between S and T. T will be here. 3 people between S and T. T is here. One of the immediate neighbors of F faces T. F can be here. F can be here. There are 2 possibilities. Now in this one of the immediate neighbors of F faces T. And more than 2 people between F and L. More than 2 means either 3 or 4. Either 3 or 4 persons are in between F and L. Now in the second case, L must be here. And in the first case, F is here. L can be either at this place or at this place. There are 2 possibilities. And L is facing X. X faces L. L cannot be here. L is here and X will be here. Here L and X are in these 2 places. And 1 person between X and Y. 1 in between X and Y. Here also 1 in between X and Y. And next one. D faces one of the immediate neighbors of Y. D is facing one of the immediate neighbors of Y. D is here. And D faces one of the immediate neighbors of Y. S and D are opposite to each other. And next one. U sits to the immediate right of Z. U and Z are adjacent to each other. U sits to the immediate right of Z. Now here U and Z adjacent to each other, not possible. Then, and K sits at one of the positions to the right of M. K is to the one of the positions to the right of M. This is the order. Then this is how these 12 persons were seated around this in 2 different rows. 6 persons in the first row and 6 persons in the second row. And this is about 73 to 77. Then after this 73 to 77, 78 to 81. These come under which category? Data sufficiency. Data sufficiency, tell me, shall we work out like this or afterwards? Just to go through these 5 questions once, because now sir, if there is a coding and decoding such a type of questions, you can able to solve 2 questions at least. Then 78 and 79, one on which other day, starting from Monday to Sunday, Surabhi go ahead interview. Can you work out this one or not? Yes, 79. Now let us start with this 79. 77. 77. Which of the following statements is not true? Is not true. Then 77. All the given are true. And L sits at the extreme end of the row. That is definitely true. S faces D. That is true. And E is an immediate neighbor of D. E is an immediate neighbor of D. That is false, choice 4. And T sits to the immediate left of Z. That is true. Hence, what is your answer? Choice 4 is the answer. Answer is to each other. Then next one. 78 and 79. Meek em vachindandi answer? 4 kada. Meek edi vaste ade correct mari. Please do not get worried about the key. Then 79. Now in this 79, tell me what is the information given here? On which day of the week, starting from Monday and ending on Sunday, Surabhi go to her interview? Monday to Sunday, isn't it? Then in this one, Monday to Sunday information first. Surabhi's father correctly remembered that she went for interview after Monday but before Saturday. And that is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Out of which but not on Thursday, there are 3 different answers. One alone is not sufficient. And Surabhi's correctly remembered that she went for interview on one of the days after Tuesday but not on Saturday. After Tuesday but not on Saturday. That is, could be Wednesday, Thursday or Friday. Isn't it? Then there are 3 different possibilities. Here there are 3 different possibilities if you combine these 2. Wednesday, Friday, there are 2 different answers we have. Hence, by combining these 2 also, we cannot able to solve this one. 79. What is the answer here? Choice 2 is the answer. Then next one, 80. 5 boxes. Leave this one. 81. Now, coding and decoding. Now in this coding decoding, how is CRY coded in this code language? In the given code language, yard is coded as LID late. Now the last letter is D. As the last letter is D, what is the last code here? 2 is the last code. As 2 is the last code and D is the last digit, isn't it? Then what can you infer from this one? The letters and the codes are directly given. As they are directly given, then check out whether C, R and Y were not there in the first one or not. Now Y and R is there. Here clay, C is there, hence 1 alone is sufficient. What is the code to this word cry? What is the code to this word cry? Not required. Okay, because the question is about whether the first one is sufficient or not. Now C, R and Y were there, we can able to identify the answer. Please do not get worried about what the real answer is. And coming to the second one, now in this one sign and NIL. N is the letter which is common between these two. N is there at the last place, percentage is there at the last place. In nil, N is there at the first place, percentage is there at the first place. Again the letters and the codes are directly given. As they are directly given, then the code to the word cry. Now check out whether C, R and Y were there or not. Yes, they are. Hence 1 alone is sufficient, 2 alone is sufficient, each statement alone is sufficient. Choice 2 is the answer. Done with this, we have done with this 81. Then after this 81, what are the questions we have left over? 77 to 81, please make it a note. Isn't it? If you have some time, we can get back to this one once again. Then question number 82 onwards. Now in this 82, how in the figures? All in the word figures, all the vowels are arranged in the English alphabetical order from left to right. English alphabetical order, first vowels should be written, then followed by the consonants. What are the consonants we have? F, G, R and S are the consonants. Then how many letters will be there in the English alphabetical sequence between the third letter from the left and second from the right? Third from the left is U, second from the right is R. How many letters are there in between R and U? There are 2 letters. What are those 2? S and T. S and T, 2 letters, that is choice 4, 82. Then 83 to 85, it is based on what? Comparison. 83 to 85, 6 people and research on a topic for different number of years. These 6 people are being compared in the number of years they have done their research, and G does not research for more number of days than E. That means G research for more number of than E but less than K. K, G and E is the order, isn't it? Then L research for more number of years than K but less than F. L is more than K but less than F. L is more than K but less than F. And M does research for 1 more year than E. 1 more year than E, here it is clearly given they are of different years, isn't it? As a different number of years, 1 more than E, hence in between G and E, M must be there, isn't it? Then what is the order we have? F, L, K and G, M and E. G, M and E. This is the order in which these 6 persons were done this. Then the research. The one who does the research for the third longest duration done for 6 years. Third longest duration, that is K, is for 6 years. And the one who does for the shortest duration is 3 years. E is for 3 years. Now between 3 and 6, how many are there? There are 2 left over. And these 2 must be 5, 4 and 5 in this order. M is 4 years, G is 5. Then what about this L? L is how much? More than 6. It cannot be 7. ఈ 4 వరుసలు ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి 2 వరుసలు ఉండవలసిన పని లేదు. అప్పుడే కొంతమంది 7 అని చెప్తున్నారు. Then for how many years does G do his research? Now G's research is 5 years, that is choice 4, then 84. Which of the following is true? L research for the second longest duration. Definitely true, isn't it? As definitely true. M did research for the second shortest. That is also true. No need to check out for the remaining because 2 are true. Choice 5 is your answer. Then 85. If F did research for 5 more than K, F is 5 more than K, then the sum of F and M. F is 11, M is for 11 plus 4, 15, that is choice 5. Then 86 to 90. Now in this 86 to 90, ABC Publication House published a different number of books in different years. Now the years were given. Whenever the years were given, what we need to do? First we need to arrange these years in the ascending order. In the ages we have discussed about that one, isn't it? Now similarly here also, first we need to express all these in the ascending order. 54, 82, 87. 99 and 2004. Then as 56 books were published on one of the given odd number years, but not in 1947, isn't it? But not in 1947. How many odd number years are there? There are only two. 49 and 87. Out of 49, 87 and 99, there are three. As there are three, how many possibilities we have? Two possibilities. What are those two possibilities? Now this 56 can be either in the month of 99 or in the year of 87. There are two different possibilities. Then, and ABC published books only twice, publishing 56 and 61. Between 56 and 61 there must be only two. Only two, hence in the first case 61 books must be here, or in this one, and 61 must be at this place. And there must be only two in between 56 and 61. There was a difference of 5 years between 61 and 24. Between 61 and 24 there must be 5 years. There must be 5 years. Now 54 and 61, and what is the other number we have? 61 and 24. Now in this one 24 can be here. Between 1949 and 54 the difference is only 5 years. Whether positive difference or negative, that is not clearly given. And similarly here also 24 can be here. And 61 and 24, 28 more books, underline this word more. 28 more books were published in 82 than in 54. 82 than in 54, 28. 61 plus 28 is how much? 61 plus 28, it will be 89. Here in this one 24 plus 28. Now it is 52. Isn't it? Then 28 more books were published in this year rather than 54. Number of books published in 82. 82 is less than 99. 82 is less than 99, isn't it? But as here in this case 82 is greater than 99, that is ruled out. Hence we are left with only the second case. The difference in the number of books published in 54 and 87. 54 and 87, what is the difference between these two? And 32 is the difference. And 32 is same as the number of books published in 2004. Hence 2004, the number of books must be 32. Then the number of books published in 1999 is 20 more than 49. And 61 plus 20, that is 81. Hence 81 books were published in the year 1999. Yes, there are 5 questions given under this one. Clear now? Now this is about 86 to 90. Then 91 to 93. Now in this 91 to 93 it is based on what? And 3 questions given under what? No, directions. Now in these directions U is 10 meters to the north of Q. Q is here. U is here. U is 10 meters to the north of Q. Arvind started walking towards south from point Q. And he walks for 20 meters to reach point P. Now this is P. Now this is what is the distance here? 20 meters. And he then takes a left turn and walks for 25 meters to reach point R. From here 25 meters to reach point R. And Sami started walking towards east from point U. And he walks for 10 meters to reach point T from here. Now this Sami traveled for only 10 meters and reached point T. Then he then takes right turn and walks for 15 meters to reach point S. From here, this person has covered 15 meters to reach point S. Then L is 15 meters to the east of S. From here, L is 15 meters. 10 plus 15, that will be 25. Now these two must be of the same place. Done? Then coming back to the questions in this, if M is the midpoint of the straight line found between U and P, M is in between U and P. What is the distance between U and P? The total is 30. Now M is exactly 15. 15 means somewhere here, M will be here. That means M and S are in a horizontal straight line. Then which of the following is correct? S will be 10 meters to the east of M. Definitely true or not? Yes. 1 is definitely true. Then, now here we have some choices 1 and 3, 1 and 2 and so on. 1, 2 and 3. Then M will be to the south of Q. M is to the south of Q, that is also true. MRL form a straight line. MRL forms a straight line, that is false. And so only 1 and 2. Choice 3. 91 it is choice 3. Then next one. What is the distance between L and R? The distance between L and R is how much? 15 meters. Now 15, that is choice 5. And in which direction is T with respect to P? T with respect to P from P here. Now this is north and east, northeast. Northeast, and it is again in which choice? Choice 1. And this is about 91 to 93. Then 94, 95, 96 to 100. Tell me which one shall I work out? 96 to 100 is the best, isn't it? Because 5 questions were given, and at the same time, now these 5 questions, what happens here? All these 5 questions are not related to each other. That's what the advantage. మీరు 3 క్వశ్చన్స్ చేసిన తర్వాత టైం అయిపోయింది అనుకోండి 3 మార్కులు అయితే వస్తాయి. అదే మనకి కోడింగ్ డీకోడింగ్ మొత్తం అన్ని వర్డ్స్ ఐడెంటిఫై చేస్తే కానీ ఆన్సర్ రాదు, ఒకటి కూడా రాదు, isn't it? Hence we need to identify this one first, then we can able to go to the next one. 96 onwards, 563 and 218, 563, 218, 732, and next one 491 and 929. 929, these are the words we have. If 2 is subtracted from the second digit of all the odd numbers and 2 is added to the first digit of all the even numbers, then which of the following will form the third highest number after the given operation? Clear? Third highest number after the given operation here. Now in this, now 2 is subtracted from the second digit of all the odd numbers. All odd numbers second digit, isn't it? Then what are the odd numbers we have? 563. Then what will be this number? 563. 543. అది ఎందుకు చేయాలండి? అవసరం అదేమైనా? క్వశ్చన్ ఏమి అడిగారు? Then which of the following will be the third highest number? Third highest number means highest number, whether it is the least number or the highest number determined by the first digit. In the case of an odd digit, are we changing in the first digit? Second digit is being changed. అవునా కదా? సెకండ్ డిజిట్ మీద ఆపరేషన్ చేస్తున్నాం, దానివల్ల మనకు పెద్ద తేడా అయితే రావు. Now the difference occurs only in the case of an even number. Done? Then in the case of even, then 2 is added to the first digit of all the even numbers. Even numbers, how many even numbers we have? There are only 2. Now this will be 4 and this will be 9. Then which is the first highest number? 932. Next one, 929. 1, 2. Next one will be how much? 563. Now the question is about what? 563, that is choice 2. Are you following this one or not? Then next one, 97. In which of the given numbers the difference between the first and the third digit is greater than the second? First and second. Now this is 6, 5 and 3 is 2. 8 minus 2 is how much? 8 minus 2 is 6. And difference between these two is greater than. Now here this is 6 greater than 1. 7 minus 2 is 5 greater than 3. 4 minus 1 and 9 minus 1. Isn't it? Hence how many numbers we have? There are only 2 such numbers. Only 2, 218 and 732. Choice 1 is the answer, 97. Then 98. What will the resultant if the second digit of the second number, which is second from the right? Second from the right, 491, second digit is 9. Is divided by the third digit of the number, which is third from the left. Third from the left, 732. Third digit is 2. 9 divided by 2, 4.5, that is choice 1. Then what will be sum of the second digit of the smallest number? What is the smallest number here? 218. 218, the second digit is 1. And the third digit of the second largest number. Second largest number, 732. Third digit is what? 2. Now the difference, sum of these two is 3, that is choice 3. Then coming to question number 100. Now this 100, if all the digits are arranged in ascending order within the number, all the digits should be arranged. Then the sum of the first and the second digit of how many numbers thus found will be more than 5. More than 5. Now here, the sum of the first and the second digit. And what are the digits that are coming at the first and the second places? The least 2 digits. And now in this one, the least 2, 3 plus 5 is 8. Here 1 plus 2 is 3. Here 2 plus 3 is 5. 1 plus 4 is 5. Here 2 plus 9 is 11. Then what is the question we have? How many numbers are found more than 5? 1, 2. There are only 2 such numbers. More than 5 are not equals to 5. Hence, what is your answer here? 2, that is choice 5. Then, as now 94 and 95. Now 94 and 95, some 2 more minutes were left over in this. Now tell me, can we able to work out this one or not? Yes. Then what does the code 𝐴G stands for? What does the code 𝐴G stands for? New data found and new found, isn't it? New and found are the 2 words which we have. And new found, what are the words which are common here? Codes BT and AG. BT, AG, new and found. Then what is left over here? And data inadequate, isn't it? Because two words are common, two words are common. Hence, the answer could be either new or found, choice 2. Isn't it? Then next one, 95. What may be the possible code for my financial data? My financial data. Now, friends is the word which is common between these two. As friends is common between these two, tell me what is the code common here? CM. As CM is friends, my will be for my is XO. My is XO. And data. And data is what? Now, so data found are the, and new and found. Isn't it? New and found. And new and found, what are the codes we have? AGBT. And what is left over to this one? New and found, data will be TU. Now, XOTU, financial is not there. And it should be a different code altogether, isn't it? What is the different code here? TUXO. TUXO, choice 1 is ruled out, choice 2, choice 3. And between 2 and 3. TUXO, then BT and RF. As RF is not given as the code for any one of this one, choice 2 is your answer. Done? Now this is about 94 and 95. Yes, your time is up. Now finally we are left with only 3 questions out of which these 35. What are those 3 questions we have left over here? 78 onwards. 78, 80 and what are the numbers? Only 2 questions. Only 4 questions were given under this one. 78. Then coming back to this 78. Now 6 people were there. Now 6 people, M and O, W, X and Y are sitting in a straight line and all of them are facing towards north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the question is about, are all of them are facing north? R means, now your answer should be yes or no. Isn't it? Then first one. M sits second from one of the extremities of the line. M can be here. Then what is the next possibility? M can be here. M can be second from one of the extremities of the line. X sits third to the right of M. As X is seated third to the right of M, X is here. As X is here third to the right, M must be facing north. Now in this case, X is seated third to the right of M, M must be facing south. X sits third to the right of M. Both the immediate neighbors of X are facing north. Immediate neighbors of X are facing north. Here also immediate neighbors of X are facing north. Then M sits fourth to the right of Y. M is seated fourth to the right of Y. The first case is ruled out. M is seated fourth to the right of Y. Then M sits fourth to the right of Y. Y must be here. Are we getting the answer here? Answer what is the answer you are getting? All the persons are not facing north and western. Because one of the person M is there. That person is facing south. We are having only one arrangement left over. Hence, we can definitely say that all the persons are not facing towards north. Isn't it? Hence, one alone is sufficient or not? One alone is sufficient. Ela sufficient andi? Andaru north kunnara ani adigaడు. మనం ఏం చెప్పాం? ఒక్కడు సౌత్ కున్నాడని చెప్పాం. ఒక్కడు సౌత్ కు వచ్చాడంటే మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? అందరూ నార్త్ కి అయితే లేరు. డెఫినెట్ గా చెప్పొచ్చు కదా. Okay, though we are getting no as the answer, that no stands for yes, we got the answer. Done? అందుకే మనకి whenever the question is about yes, is, or er, your answer must be definitely yes or definitely no. Yes is your answer, no is also your answer. Clear? And it need not necessarily always be yes only. Yes ఏ ఉండవలసిన పని లేదు. Clear? Yes, you are from which place? అమ్మ మీరు ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చారు? కర్నూలు. No sir. Are you from హైదరాబాద్ అని అడిగా. ఆర్ యూ నువ్వు నో ఎస్ చెప్పాల్సిన పని లేదు అసలు. ఆర్ యూ ఫ్రమ్ హైదరాబాద్ అని అడిగా. ఆమె ఏమన్నా చెప్పండి, నువ్వు చెప్పలేదు ఎస్ అని లేదు. సార్ ఐ ఆమ్ ఫ్రమ్ కర్నూల్. Am I got the answer or not? What is the answer I got? She is not from Hyderabad. మా క్లియర్? ఆమె ఏమన్నా చెప్పిన హైదరాబాద్ నుంచి వచ్చారా మీరు అన్నా. మీరు హైదరాబాద్కి చెందారంటే సార్ నేను కర్నూలు అన్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ అవునా కాదా మనకు చెప్పలేదు. నేను కర్నూలు నుంచి వచ్చానంటే నాకు ఆన్సర్ వచ్చిందా లేదా? ఏమని వచ్చింది? హైదరాబాద్ అయితే చెందట్లేదని వచ్చింది. దెన్ ఇన్ ద సేమ్ వే వెన్ ఎవర్ ద క్వశ్చన్ అబౌట్ ఈజ్, ఎస్ ఈజ్ యువర్ ఆన్సర్, నో ఈజ్ ఆల్సో యువర్ ఆన్సర్. బట్ డెఫినెట్లీ ఇట్ మస్ట్ బి ఎస్ ఆర్ డెఫినెట్లీ ఇట్ మస్ట్ బి నో. అవ్వచ్చు కాకపోవచ్చు అనేసి మనం చెప్పినాం. నవ్ ఐ ఆస్క్డ్ యూ, ఆర్ యూ ఫ్రమ్ హైదరాబాద్? మీరేం చేస్తారు? నా పక్క అలా చూస్తున్నారు. యూ హ్యావెంట్ గివెన్ ఎనీ ఆన్సర్. You haven't given any answer. I cannot say whether you belongs to Hyderabad or does not belong to Hyderabad. If you say any answer, then I can able to say. Isn't it? Hence, next one. What is the next option we have? Second one. Now, second, condition number 2. What is the condition number 2 we have? And y sits at one of the extrements of the line 3, 4, 5, 6. Y sits at one of the extrements of the line 3, 4, 5, 6. If you observe here, particularly in data sufficiency, how am I working? ఎలా చేస్తున్నాను చెప్పండి. కండిషన్ చదివిన వెంటనే పాసిబిలిటీ ఉంటే రాసేస్తా. ఎందుకు అలా? My objective is always to prove more than one answer. If there is more than one answer, it cannot be your answer. మన సిలాజిజమ్స్లో ఎలా అయితే రివర్స్ వెళ్తున్నామో ఇక్కడ కూడా అదే పద్ధతి చేస్తున్నాం. ఒకటి కన్నా ఎక్కువ పాసిబిలిటీ ఉందో లేదో చూసేస్తున్నాం. ఉంటే ఎన్ని పాసిబిలిటీలు ఉంటే నేను రాస్తా. ఎందుకు చెప్పండి? ఆన్సర్ కాకూడదని నేను చేస్తా. ఫైనల్గా ఒకటే మిగిలితే నా ఆన్సర్ అవుతుంది. కాకపోతే ఇట్ కెనాట్ బి యువర్ ఆన్సర్. డన్. దెన్ వై సిట్స్ ఎట్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఎక్స్ట్రీమ్ ఆఫ్ ద లైన్ అండ్ ఫేసెస్ నార్త్ అన్నాడు. ఇప్పుడు వై ఎక్స్ట్రీమ్ ఆఫ్ ద లైన్ అంటే రెండు కేసెస్ వచ్చాయి కాబట్టి హెన్స్ ఐ హ్యావ్ రిటన్ బోత్ ద కేసెస్. అండ్ ఓన్లీ 2 people బిట్వీన్ వై అండ్ ఓ. 2 people బిట్వీన్ వై అండ్ ఓ. Next one, n sits second to the right of O. N sits second to the right of O. N can be here or here. And in this one also, n can be here or here. How many possibilities we have? 2 possibilities in each of these. Am I getting a unique answer? No. Hence, 2 alone is not sufficient, only 1 is sufficient. Then next question number 80. Now in this 80, it is based on what? It is based on boxes. How many boxes we have? There are some 5 boxes. 5 boxes A, B, C, D and E are kept one above the other but not necessarily in the same order. What is the position of D in the given stack of boxes? Isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then in this, condition number 1, B is kept immediately above D. B is immediately above D. And only one box is in between D and A. One box between D and A can be like this, or one box between D and A can be like this. Okay, then there are 2 boxes. Whether A is above D or below this D, that is not clearly known. And one box between D and E. Next one box between D and A. Only 3 boxes between A and C. Only 3 boxes between A and C. If A is here, 1, 2, 3, C will be here. Or if A is here, C will be here. 2 possibilities. Now in this case, A blank B and D, isn't it? Then A, B, C, D, E is here. Now in this one, A. Now A blank B and D. Between A and D, we must have exactly 1. Isn't it? Now C is here, E is at this point. Then what is the question we have? What is the position of D? Now in both the cases, D is there at the third place itself. Though we are having 2 different answers, isn't it? Though we are having 2 different answers, 2 different possibilities. Now C is, and D is kept at one of the positions above C. D is at one of the positions above C. Now in this case, it is ruled out, isn't it? And in the second case, D is kept above C. సరిపోయిందండి? క్లియర్? దెన్ వాట్ ఈజ్ యువర్ ఆన్సర్? 1 alone is sufficient. మరి D is kept at one of the positions. నేను ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్పేసాను? there are 2 different possibilities అనేసా. అనే టైంకి మీరు ఏమన్నా సార్ ఇంకో కండిషన్ ఉందా? అవసరమా అండి? అవసరమా లేదా? ఆ కండిషన్ ఇంటెన్షనల్గా నేను చదవలేదు. ఎందుకు చదవలేదు? అవసరం ఉందా లేదా? ఇక్కడ మనకి ఎన్ని పాసిబిలిటీలు వచ్చినా D థర్డ్ ప్లేస్లోనే ఉంది. అది ఫస్ట్ 1 ఉండండి, 2 ఉండండి, మనకు ఆన్సర్ అయితే వచ్చిందా లేదా? దెన్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద నెసెసిటీ ఆఫ్ రీడింగ్ ద అదర్ వన్? ఇజంట్ ఇట్? నేను అక్కడికి వచ్చే టైంకి 2 పాసిబిలిటీస్ అనగానే మీరు చెప్తున్నారు సార్ దిస్ ఈజ్ రూల్డ్ అవుట్ దిస్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద నెసెసిటీ ఆఫ్ గెటింగ్ దిస్ వన్? ఇఫ్ ద క్వశ్చన్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ విచ్ ఈజ్ ఆన్ ద టాప్ ఫ్లోర్, అప్పుడు మనం చెప్పాలి. ఇజంట్ ఇట్? ఇఫ్ ద క్వశ్చన్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ ద D, ఇన్ బోత్ ద కేసెస్ D is at the third place itself. 1 alone is sufficient. Then next one. What is the second condition we have? One box between B and E. One box between B and E. B is above E or B is below E. One box between B and E. A is kept immediately above B. A is kept immediately above B. A is kept immediately above B. And D is kept at one of the positions below C. D is kept at one of the positions below C. Can you definitely say this one? A is kept immediately above B. And next one, A is kept immediately above B. D is kept at one of the positions above C. As D is kept at one of the positions above C, D and C can be like this, or D and C can be like this. Okay then? And in this one also, D and C can be like this. And so many different possibilities, more than one answer. Hence 2 alone is not sufficient, only 1 alone is sufficient, choice 1. Done? Hence while working out this, there are 2. What are those 2? question numbers 96 to 100 and data sufficiency. While working out these two questions, what is required? Your presence of mind is very much required. అక్కడ క్వశ్చన్ బట్టి మనం ఆల్టర్ చేసుకుంటూ పోవాలి. చాలా అలర్ట్ ఉండాలి రెండు. ఎంత అలర్ట్గా ఉంటే అంత త్వరగా చేయొచ్చు. లేదనుకుంటే యూ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు సాల్వ్, బట్ వెరేజ్ ఇట్ టేక్స్ లాట్స్ ఆఫ్ టైం. ఓకే, దెన్ ఎస్ డన్ విత్ దిస్ పేపర్. ఎనీథింగ్ ఎల్స్ లెఫ్ట్ ఓవర్? 61 to 65. 61 to 65 they come under number series. Wrong number series. Then 484, 240, 120, 57. Isn't it? No, sir. 484 and 240. How can you express this one? 240 into 2. 240 into 2 is so much? 480 plus 4. Isn't it? Or else into half minus 2. ఏదైనా మనకు ఒకటి. Into half minus 2 or in the reverse order into 2 plus 4. Then in this one 120 into 2, 240. Isn't it? Hence there should be wrong number between these two. ikkada wrong number avvali. ఎందుకు ఈ రెండిట్లో మధ్యలో రాంగ్ నెంబర్ అవ్వాలి చెప్పండి? రిమైనింగ్ నెంబర్స్ ఆర్ నాట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ మల్టిపుల్స్ టు ఈచ్ అదర్. ఈ రెండే పర్ఫెక్ట్ మల్టిపుల్స్ అయింది. అండ్ హియర్ వీ గాట్ వన్ పాసిబిలిటీ. ఇజంట్ ఇట్? ఇంటూ 2, 240 and 242 plus 2 into 2 plus 2. Then in this one, then 120 now plus 4, 53 plus 4. As 53 plus 4, tell me what is the wrong number we have? 120 is the wrong number. Why it is 120? Now here all these are into 2 plus 20 into 2 plus 4. Now in this one, this is how much? 11.25 into 2 is how much? 22.5. 22.5 plus 4 into 2 plus 4. Then ఇక్కడ కూడా మనకి into 2 plus 4 ఏ కదా ఇది? Into 2 plus 4. Hence what is the wrong number we have? 120 is the wrong number. Done? And the logic is into 2 plus 4 in the reverse order, but here it is a perfect multiple. కనుక మనకు ఆన్సర్లో ఈ రెండే రావాలి. Then coming to 62. Now in this 62, 3, 5. Numbers starting with 3, ending with 5, 3, 5, 3. And the numbers are increasing at a very faster rate, must be product or combination. Then in this one, 3 and 5. 3 and 5, 5 and 13, 13 and 43. చెప్తారా ఎక్కడ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం? No. 5, 13 and 43. 13 into 3, 39 plus 4, 43. Isn't it? Into 3 plus 4. Then this one, now this is into 2. Into 2 plus how much? Into 2 plus 3. Then this is into 1 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then next one. 43 into 4 plus 5. 3 into 4. 3 into 4, 12 plus 5, 7 should be the last digit. And this is the wrong number, 176, choice 4. Done? Then next one, 63. Now in this 63, 6, 7. Numbers starting with 6, ending with 292. The numbers are increasing at a smaller rate, hence difference 1. 7 and 16 difference is how much? 9. And 16 and 41 difference is how much? 25. 1, 9, 25 is nothing but 1 square, 3 square, 5 square. Next one, 7 square. Next one, 9 square. Isn't it? 9 square. 1 should be the number. 154 is the wrong number. Then what is the correct number? Correct number 170. Why do you want? మనకి ఎందుకని అవసరం లేదు కదా. మళ్ళీ ఈ రెండు యాడ్ చేయడం ఎందుకు మనకి? ఇది రాంగ్ నెంబర్, ఆడ అడిగిందే రాంగ్ నెంబర్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద కరెక్ట్ నెంబర్? హియర్ ఈజ్ నాట్ బాదర్డ్ అబౌట్ దిస్ వన్. ఓకే, దెన్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్ 64. దెన్ 5 starting with the 5, 7506. Numbers are increasing at a very fast rate, product or combination. Then how to deal with this one? 5 and 7, 5 into 1 plus how much? Into 2. And 7 into 2, 14. And 14 into 14 plus 2. Into 1 plus 2 into 2 plus 2. Now this is how much? This is into 3. Now 7 into 2, 14 plus 2, 16. 5 into 1 plus 2. Then what is the other one we have? Then 16 into 3, 48. 48 plus 9. Next one, 57 into 4. 57 into 4 is how much? 50 into 4, 200. 7 into 4, 28, 228. 228 plus 16. That is, this is into 4 plus 4 square. Hence, this is into 3 plus 3 square. Earlier, there is an error. Now, this must be into 1 plus 1 square. If it is into 1 plus 1 square, this is 6. 6 into 2 plus 4, that is 16. What is the wrong number? 6 is the wrong number. 6 is the correct number and the wrong number is 7. 7, that is choice. Into 1 plus 1 square, into 2 plus 2 square, into 3 plus 3 square, into 4 plus 4 square, into 5 plus 5 square, into 6 plus 6 square. then 65. Now in the 65, 4, 2.5, 3.5 and so on. Tell me 4 and 2.5, how can you express this one? 4 into 0.5 is 2 plus 0.5 is 2.5. Then 2.5 into 1 plus 1. Then 3.5 into how much? 3.5 into 1.5. 3.5 into 1.5 అవుతుందండి. 3.5 into 1.5 plus 1.5. What should be the number? Some 2.5 అయితే రావాలి. కానీ ఇక్కడ 2.5 వస్తుందా రావట్లేదు. That is the wrong. Then into 1.5 next into 2 and into 2.5 plus 2.5. Isn't it? Then you will get the answer. Hence what is your answer here? 6.5 is the wrong one. Done with this? Then yes, that's it in this paper. Now 464. Now చెప్పండి ఇంకేమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయి పేపర్లో? Done? As